What's going on, guys? Sean here, and we are back for some more Bess testing. Just as promised, I am going to be testing multiple straight razor blades, or also known as double-edged razor blades. The ones that I use for my straight razors are already broken in half, but it's essentially the same exact thing as a double-edged blade. Or you know what, let me show you here what we have going on. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kinds of blades. There's 4 different brands. I have the prices per blade. As you can see, the first 4 are all very close to the same price. And then here at the bottom we have Feather brand, which is, the cream of the crop. And we are going to find out if it's really that much sharper and that much better than the others. I can already tell you that in daily use, when it comes to doing straight razor shaves on people's beards, their necks, all that, I don't notice really any advantage to the Feather blades over the other brands, and that's probably mainly because it is the Maryland Barber Board protocol that you only use a blade on one person. So these are supposed to be single use. So you're not using the same blade long enough to really notice the difference, in my opinion. But as you can see right here, this is the Derby Premium blade. That came in at 59 grams on the Best Tester. I've done several edges now that have actually came in sharper than this, so that's pretty cool to see. And if you look at the actual chart, the Best grading chart or grading scale, however you want to say it, it says that 50 grams is the sharpness of a double-edged razor. So this one tested just over that, and we're going to see how these other ones perform. And not only that, I am also going to be testing this guy again. This is my K390 PM2 that I tested on film on the last video. This one, when I had just finished sharpening and stropping it, I got a 39 gram Bess test with this knife. In the last video, I was only able to get a 48, but that was after using this to cut several things over the weekend. So I made a couple passes on the strop last night after the video, and we are going to test it again and see what happens. See if I was able to bring it back any sharper than the 48 grams. But as you can see, 48 is still insane. That's a good bit sharper than what this literally paper thin razor blade tested. Brand new. So let's see what we can do. First up, we are going to test. Actually, I have it in here. We are going to be testing the Derby Premium. So the first one was the Derby Professional. This is supposed to be their best blade. It's still what I would consider a budget blade, but it is very popular, very commonly used amongst barbers. So I'd be very curious to see if it is any sharper straight out of the wrapper than the Derby Professional, and they have a price difference of 1 cent per blade, so not much of a price difference, but you know, let's see if you get anything more for your money. And I changed the angle of how I have this set up, so hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. I noticed in my video last night that when I was doing the testing, my hand was blocking this, so hopefully this will work out better. Whoa. Yeah, this doesn't really fit in the end here too well, so I gotta get it to rest on there good. What? Let me do it like this, so I can see what I'm doing also and watch the numbers. Twenty-six gram. Best test. Now that is sharp, baby. Let's see. Oh yeah. That's good stuff right there. So I'm happy to see that. That means for that 1 penny difference per blade, you are getting literally it's more than twice as sharp. So 26 times 2, that is 52. So it's yeah, it's more than twice. Oh, write that down. Now I'm super curious to see what the feather comes in at. If it doesn't come in sharper than that, I'm going to be very disappointed. Well, not really, honestly, because I've only bought a couple packs of these razors. They sell them in packs of 20. So you only get 20 blades, and it's like $15 for 20 blades. Versus when it comes to all these other ones, you get a pack of 100 for anywhere from $5 to $7 for a pack of 100. And if you get multiple packs at the same time, you can drop that down to anywhere from 40, 30, 40, 50 cents a blade instead of 50, 60, 70 cents a blade. Or 50, 60, 70. 5, 6, or 7 cents. Nowhere near the 80 cent per blade. Almost $1 per blade, and you can only use it on one person. That just doesn't make sense. You're losing way too much money unless you're charging a whole lot for your haircuts. It's just not worth it. So now I know the feather razors are also very popular amongst some hairstylists or woman barbers. I've heard of them using this mainly just for neck shaves. I'm talking about the back of your neck under your hairline, which that I highly recommend having your neck shaved instead of them cutting that with the trimmer, because the trimmer will leave that area irritated versus the razor feels much better, much more pleasant and relaxing having it done. It cuts closer and will leave you with no irritation. So we'll save the best for last. Move this out of the way. Okay. Oh. We will, or let's test out the Falcon. These are the blades that I've been using a lot lately because I just got a new straight razor that is actually the Falcon brand, and it looks pretty much identical to this, but it uses these cheaper blades, which I do literally just as good, probably better with than I do with the feather. So we have it in there. Oh, got to reload this. Oh, speaking of the test media, look what just came today. Courtesy of sharpeningsupplies.com. No, they are not a sponsor, not an affiliate. They saw my post on Instagram, actually, when I got the 39-gram Bess test, and I was super excited about it. And I wrote in the caption that, you know, this Bess tester has been the ultimate tool in helping me figure out how to increase the sharpness of my edges and improve my edges, tweak my sharpening techniques, which is the truth, as I've explained several times. Well, they reposted that. They, you know, praised my accomplishment per se, and it was really nice for them to give me that acknowledgement, and I wasn't expecting anything from them. Just their acknowledgement and reposting was more than enough. I mean, I was very happy and thankful for that. But he said his boss was so impressed that he wanted to send me some test media, so they sent this to me free of charge. This is like 20 something bucks right here. And this canister will give me, I think, like 300 tests. So that is very helpful. Tremendous support. Thank you very much. If you guys are interested in getting yourself a Bess tester, you know, go check them out. Obviously, they're really nice guys. Alright, let's make sure. Oh, see? Press down on that, it started going up. Have to adjust it, tear it. Adjust it again. Gotta make sure it's not leaning up against the edge. Has to be perfectly centered. There we go. Alright, the Falcon Professional Blade. $26 grams. Very interesting. Very interesting. 26 grams. Exactly the same. So now I have a new target to shoot for. 26 grams. That is going to I mean, I already got sub 40 with the 39. The next goal is obviously to get below 30. So, 29 would be the next like milestone or whatever, benchmark. But 26, you got to have the secret sauce to get that sharp. I mean, that's pretty crazy. At 26, you're not even able to allow the weight of this to go down onto there, let alone push through it. I mean, that's the blade's pretty much going straight through it, which, I wouldn't really expect anything less. Look how thin that is. That's thinner than my fingernail. And that's the unsharpened part. So imagine how fine that edge is. Yeah, pretty crazy. And let's see, get the shark test. I actually have a whole box of these shark blades left still. It's been a little while since I've used one of these on a person, but like I said, never had an issue with them. Let's see what it says on here. Platinum super stainless. All right. Here we go. 26 is the score to beat. Ha ha! Dang! Dang. Shark. That is, I believe, the cheapest of all the blades. Yes. The cheapest of the blades so far. 16 grams. If the feather doesn't score a 16 or less, or I mean, the feather would have to score literally below 10 grams at this point for me to even consider them not a complete 100% ripoff. Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, I'll take that back. It might not be a ripoff if it's for personal use to where you can get more than one use out of the blade. But if you're required to change the blade, for every person anyway, then, you don't need anything sharper than a 26 or a 59, really. I can make perfect use of that all day. Any type of hair, any type of skin, any ethnicity, doesn't matter. I can do anything I need to do with even a 59. So 16, holy moly, that's just insane. And then at that point, how many more uses are you getting out of the feather blade for 80 cents? You would have to get 8 uses out of 8 uses out of this razor, with it maintaining a level 16 gram sharpness level or better for it to be worth 80 cents per blade. So Not looking good for feather right now. I am blown away by that. I was not expecting that. So shark just blew everybody out of the water. Looks like that will be my next target to hit after I get below 30. Wow. That felt like a hot knife through butter, honestly. I couldn't even feel, any resistance against the wire before it went through. And I tried to go as slowly as possible. It just, went through. Really cool. All right. We have one left, and that is the feather. So go ahead and show you guys this blade again, or we'll do that after. I'll pull the blade out. I'm really anxious now. Wow, 16 grams with the cheapest blade out of all of them. I know what blade I'm ordering next. Holy moly. Dun dun dun. All right, let's go, baby. Woo! All right, this better do something special, I'm telling you. I don't even have any words. That is extremely disappointing. I think it's safe to say I will not be buying any more feather blades ever again. This is $100 straight razor right here. So if anybody's interested in a very lightly used feather straight razor, hit me up. I won't be purchasing more blades for this. I already don't really use it. The blade is a little bit longer than this one, as you can see. So that gives the advantage I was talking about, doing the back of the neck kind of shaves, or maybe if you do a lot of full face shaves. But I like these little shorter blades for doing the beard lineups, the haircut outline, and really just everything. I have great precision control with these, and I can do anything I need to do, and they're cheap. Only use, a blade on one person, so why would I want to spend the money on something like this? One thing I will note, holding them both in my hands at the same time, the feather blade is definitely, you have a thicker piece of steel, far less bendy. See how bendy this is? Much stiffer. So I guess you can see where some of the price difference might come in there. It's a larger blade. You have these holes instead of, just where it's kind of snapped in half. Looks like a more quality, more finished type of product. I mean, I don't want to hate on it for no reason because it's still insanely sharp. But, I mean, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. No need to really pick favorites or anything. I just wouldn't personally continue spending my money on those blades unless it was, you know, for one of the things that I mentioned. So 31. Very interesting. I'm going to tape all the blades on the side here. This is the back of my sharpening logbook. So, yeah, pretty cool. I thought it would be cool. Here's the front. Look at that. The SPYDERCO MILLIE PM2 Para 3 Club. Cutlery Shop. Stay sharp. SPYDERCO. DLT Trading. Yeah, buddy. And it's red. My favorite color. So, got that out of the way. Alright. Let's, we're going to do the test on this. And then I'm going to cut this short. I don't want to put too much stuff in this video because I don't have time to do a ton of editing with it. And I have a lot of other videos I want to do. So, might be easier, might be able to get more of them done in a less amount of time by not trying to do so much in one video and not having to worry about, you know, all the editing and stuff. Just, you know, if I can reduce the workload of it, then I can increase the amount of content that I can put out without getting burnt out, because I work full time. I live by myself. I have a apartment to take care of. I am a father, so I have a 2-year-old daughter to take care of. I have a lot of things to take care of without help, really. So, you know, it can get kind of burdensome, and it's just not possible to put another 40 hours into the channel per week. I mean, I did it for a little bit, but I quickly got burnt out. So I would really like to find a happy medium to where I can still keep this fun, you know, still keep this enjoyable to me, because it's a hobby, it's a passion of mine. You make it too much of a burden, and it really sucks all the enjoyment out of it. So, certainly don't want to, you know, do that. Let's see what happens. Interesting. So, did I, in fact, lose sharpness stropping it? I don't know. We'll give it one more try. K390 PM2. Oh my God. God bless it. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. $42. Alright. Well, that beats 48. Oh my God. Woo. That scared me. Is that skin? Oh boy. That was a close one. Alright. Well, at least you guys got to see that. And hopefully it makes it a little bit more believable that I hit a 39. Considering I've already used this for an entire weekend. So, yeah. I'm sure if I tested each spot of the blade, I could at least get as low as a 39, but I don't want to do 20 tests worth of test media to do it. I think that's plenty good right there. I am satisfied with that, and anybody who isn't, oh well, you know, more power to you. I wish you the best. You know, nothing that I share is ever to, like, you know, put it in someone's face. That's why I take the time to also share the entire progression that I used for that specific knife that I sharpened, along with the results, so people can try out the same progression and maybe get a better result. It's all meant to be helpful. So, you know, I'm trying to do something positive. I really, and it makes me happy, all the positivity that I get as well. All the people that have, you know, messaged me, letting me know how much, you know, my videos have helped them improve their sharpening. That really, I can't tell you how happy that makes me, guys. You know, there's not much of a better feeling in this world than the feeling you get from truly, you know, helping others, no matter what way it's in. When you truly help someone, whether in a small or a large way, you feel really good. So yeah, it makes me really happy. I'm glad that God allowed me to, you know, have the interest and determination and put in the time and have the passion and all these different factors, you know, perfect recipe, and then my desire to share the information with others, and then that translate to helping others become better sharpeners. That's a really awesome thing, you know. So I think I just I was pretty horrible at the way I described that, so hopefully that made sense. But yeah, I think it's just a beautiful thing, and I'm very happy to have you guys here with me, watching these videos, hanging out, commenting, sharing your thoughts. You know, I try to respond to everybody. And yeah, at the end of the day, guys, I am just a knife enthusiast and a sharpening enthusiast, just like you guys, you know. I'm not above anyone in this world. I'm just a regular guy who has a passion for these knives, and I just happen to make videos about it. So thank you all for watching. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.